Hey guys, welcome back to Jailbirds Unsolved. Today we'll be talking about Philippines. Okay, so basically here's a background knowledge on Philippines. Philippines age of criminal responsibility has gotten changed to 15 to 9. So if you're 9 years old, you're technically liable to be responsible for any criminal doings. And so
Wait, 15 to 9?
15 to 9. So like when
That's
you're
a very big change.
yeah, exactly. And apparently the whole reason of that is because there have been a bunch of cases and there's been a rise of underage like juvenile people kind of taking more drugs, and there's a lot of drug trafficking, etc. And I couldn't find many cases, however, like on nine-year-olds. However, there are cases on 16-year-olds. And here's one example where a 16-year-old named Henry Omaga Diaz, he interviewed Gab and his friend. And so basically Gab and his friend were at 16 years old, and he, instead of going to like a bunch of jails, he went to a lot of rehab centers. And he's only been to like one city jail. And this is because he was committing burglary, marijuana, like consuming marijuana, and he committed solvent abuse and theft numerous times. And so he claimed that every night he hung out with his group of fellow youth offenders to smoke and pickpocket. And so in different countries, this would be considered like wrong, obviously. And of course in Philippines, they kind of took account to that, and they thought that it was a good idea to kind of bring down the age of criminal responsibility because of this. And so, but here's the thing. Philippines, because of the downgrade, or because of the uprise of drug trafficking and crimes being committed by underage children, ever since they brought it down, there have been several jails being crowded, overcrowded, to the point where you could find images of people sleeping on top of each other. So it's basically exactly
very uncomfortable.
Exactly. And it's like that. Unlike Norway, where you have a bed and basically your own apartment to live in, Philippines is like the complete opposite, where you don't have a bed, you don't have any facilities to kind of take care of yourself, and you kind of have everyone smushed together in one. So that's kind of concerning, because even though you're in a jail and you've committed a lot of crimes, you should still they're still human beings, you know. And so kind
of defeats the fact that you have human rights.
Exactly. It's I feel like actually I think we need to discuss this with our other friends.